Yo, 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 yo. Man, we are back. We are officially back, bro. Season 2, episode 2 of Steady Conversations. I just want to go ahead, introduce the crew. Of course, it's me, Larry Keith. I'm the co-host. And the guy right here, man, who, makes it go. He keeps it real. Big Steady. Man, how's everything been going? And what do you think about the new recording studio that we're in now?
How's everything been going? I'm gonna answer it the way you.
Oh yeah, trust me. In order.
Everything's been going good, bro. It's like now, the things that you prayed for, the things that you wanted, that didn't seem like they were ever gonna come.
Mm-hmm.
From my obedience.
Right.
Of not moving now, not moving then. Hold on that a little bit. Not just yet. Now I'm starting to see fruit.
Right.
From the growth of the process.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a beautiful thing, bro. Yeah. That's all I say about that. But the studio though? yeah, let's get out of the studio. Let's get out of the studio. Hey look, this right here, bro, we came from humble beginnings.
Yeah.
To now new beginnings.
Man, okay. I can't.
Okay.
I don't even cut you off because I asked you the question.
Yeah, you did.
Shoot. It's a real good feeling, man. Before we can even just get into the show, just about the feeling, it was a real big choice I had to make. It was either that or rent out a spot, and I was just thinking, because the last time we recorded, before all the storms and all that had happened, Crow was over there, and we did the interview. And like I said, I'm doing the interview at the time, I was doing everything in my house, in my living room. So it's like, dang, somebody get ready to come over. I got to tidy up, do it, everything. And it was just becoming a nuisance. So now.
And you was tidying up a lot.
Yeah, a lot. Because I was putting in some work. And you too. But it's very surprising because, like I said, I thought I was making a mistake when I seen it. And I had the idea. I said, man, I'm just going to turn this into a studio. I went down there and made the purchase. Cash money. Ha. As soon as I made that purchase, I called my girl, let her know. Then I called you immediately and I said, hey, bro, hey, it's up. If we buy, I was so happy for that. And then out of nowhere, what was it? Not the 94 snowstorm, but
hey, the 20,
the
26 hitter.
Hey, that happened, man. So it put a pause to a lot of stuff because they was getting ready to deliver it, and I just had to necessarily wait throughout the snowstorm. And by them still keeping quota of trying to deliver it, knowing that it's froze over, they were willing to deliver it and everything, I just told them to hold on. But when it finally got here, yeah, it was a process, man. Like I said, what you see in here now, it didn't look nothing like this. If you look at the roof might can give you an example of what it was. Like I said, man, a lot of overtime, a lot of hard work. I was working overnight, so I would say a lot of sleepless mornings, you know what I mean? But shucks, this feeling is more. You remember your first car?
Daddy, I do.
Yeah, you remember how many times you went to the car wash?
Yeah.
So, like I said, Signal Studios is official. It's up, and I'm proud, and I just feel even more comfortable and better about us recording because it's actually. Not saying we weren't doing it the legit way last time. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was very authentic, but it's this upgrade. I feel like. It ain't no stopping us. We ain't gotta worry about no dogs. We ain't gotta worry about nothing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. And prior to this, I just want to say I appreciate you for your patience because, I know there was a gap since the last interview and everything that happened, and with you, before we even talk about the snowstorm, You definitely been busy now. I think I misplaced the car. Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, you definitely been busy. You know what I mean? Getting it in with the business, man. So let's talk about that, man. And it's not even an interview, but how long you been having your business, bro?
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say I'm proud of you.
Oh, wow. All right.
Due to the fact of, you didn't tell them this, but I know. There was another plan in play.
Mm-hmm.
Fell through. In the midst of this. And then was it I feel like sometimes, but this is where I've been though. That's it. That's what I was trying to say earlier. I've been feeling like I was denied.
All right.
But it was just a delay. And the thing about delays, they come right when the time's supposed to. Mm-hmm. And now that we in our supposed to, both of us. Mm-hmm. Now I have to go back and reiterate the Snapchat you sent me. You sent the Snapchat of the bill. And I'm like, what? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay, why you send me this? Then you showed me the papers. See, sometimes God already got your receipt. You just gotta trust that He gonna bring the product.
Right.
And see, and then when it finally came here, it didn't look like this. Mm-mm. But see, here we go. Where I am, this is how my life has turned. Mm. It started one way, just bare. I remember you came in here and you painted. Mm. I remember you came in here, you said, well, tomorrow I'm gonna paint this. No, I'm gonna do the stucco, put up the drywall. Mm-hmm. Then you had to put the putty up there. You don't know how to do none of this.
Begging for help.
But the thing is, I watched you through your process, and every time I would try to come help you, you would be like, no, I'm good. And we'll just leave it at that. But when I drive by, I see you, I'm like, okay, he good. You know, just a little bonding time. Mm-hmm. I get that. Stay out the way, Chris. Mm-hmm. Let your brother work. Mm-hmm. To see this is a message for somebody right here. Dream big. Because I promise you, God can afford it. You worried about your dollar. But if it's for you, God gonna make a way. Mm. We ain't even, this ain't even no hype message. I'm excited just off of your blessing. Right. And now we calm down a little bit. Yeah, Steadfast did tell us. We here, we rolling. My hands is tired. They be cramping up. Mm. My shoulders getting looser, but they aching a little bit. But guess what? This is what I prayed for. Right. I asked for this. My phone won't stop ringing. Mm. I got stuff for the next 2-3 weeks already on books. Mm. People got dates in here and there, but I told y'all, dream big. I started off in the back of my truck. Mm. With the timing change, we finna go out, they see it. Mm. But let me tell y'all something. Just because the diagnosis was told to you, don't mean that that's God's last or final say.
Oh yeah. You speaking that and yeah. And as you spoke upon me and my journey, I just remember the first time when I seen you at the gas station with the mobile business, and I was like, yeah. At that point, kind of the same way where you drive by and you see this and you like, oh yeah, it's legit. When I seen that from the beginning, I was like, oh yeah. And kind of like I was telling you, use the word season. Mm-hmm. At the time you had it, it just wasn't your season. You know what I mean? And you had pickups. You had some, like I said, you had a couple of people supporting you, even, in the wintertime and all that. But now, it's like you said, your shoulders, you're tired, you're sleepy, you know what I'm saying? You book. That's what everybody dream of. and all you did was
wait.
What did they say? Patience is the virtue.
Patience is a virtue, but those who wait patiently on the Lord. But they say renew their strength. Okay, my strength is renewed.
Yeah,
I need a nap sometime, but I'm good.
I'd rather need a nap than being taken one.
Man. Dang, run that bitch. Say that again. Say that again.
I'd rather, it was so legit. I can't.
Don't even mess with it, bro. Don't even mess with it. But hey, look, it permeated in my soul.
Yeah.
He said, I'd rather have it now than be taken one.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you see. Larry, stirring me up just late at night, too.
I got a question, man.
Hold on, we can't leave you.
It's about your business.
Okay. It ain't about the business, just a moment, but talk to me.
Being able to have your own business and also employ and help others. How is that? And I know you might not have the help all the time, but when you get the help, the fact that your ideal is necessarily, how would I say, your idea is putting money in other people's pockets. How does that feel right now at a moment like this? And I know it's not about the money, but it's just the point of creating something. You might hand this down to the little one, you know? And that's necessarily, I would say, generational wealth or the lineage or however you want to say it, but it's off of your idea.
Another form of income. I tell you that. So I'll say this right here. I say it this way I see it. So I had help, man. Shout out to Big Six, Mario. Shout out to Kenny J. Shout out to Jonathan Malone. And shout out to, who was the fourth person? I can't think of his name. Dang, I can't think of his name. Because I don't call him his name. I'll remember in a minute. But them 4 people right there, they stuck with me when it wasn't nothing.
All right.
Kenny had to go to work. I understood they got to provide. Man is his name. Man is his nickname, that's what I call him. He get off work to come help me when I needed it. But Mario, Big Six, Highway 30, Memphis Money. Hey, my boy came. When I tell you my boy be there for me, I appreciate him too. But see, the thing about, you said, okay, I appreciate him, and I'm going to stop that segue. How does it feel to help somebody? It feels good to help them till they get up where they need to get. And then you get to see them flourish. And now he going to work Monday through Thursday, full-time job, and still hitting me up like, what we doing, bro? I'm off. You ready? And I'm like, he don't got to do this.
Right.
He could do this, but when you do good comes back.
Right.
And both of our hearts are genuine. And one thing I realized was he's been working again. He got a full-time job now. And I go to my full-time. Now I get off work. And I'm looking at my books. Feel good to look at your books. I'm like, okay, I can squeeze this because I know I got time. I can do this. And I'm doing it myself. Humble.
You the secretary, the GM,
it's
the
humbling.
assistant.
It was humbling for me to get back out there and do it alone. Now I got so good by myself that when help came, I was moving too fast for them.
Right.
And see, sometimes just because, wherever we at, sometimes just because you've got good at what you do, you can't push nobody into pace when they not ready to be paced at that pace.
Right.
So I had to slow down. And I had to realize, like, okay, cool, humble yourself. You getting above you. Don't forget where you come from. Because it can happen. You can get so comfortable and then you'll start, man, come on now, what you doing? Man, you're moving too slow. But no, this person helping you. You got help now. Utilize it. Because it be sometimes you need help, and then when you get it, you don't know what to do with it because you done got so used to being by yourself.
All right.
So appreciate those that help you. And I ain't talking about work. Answering your phone call, taking you to here, picking you up. If you ain't got a car, if you ain't got a ride, your car down at the shop, whatever. Thank these people, man, to be appreciative because you could not have anybody at all.
Mm.
And as I learned that sometimes you might have to go back to square one and start by yourself again.
Mm.
So.
Ooh, square one, man. That's hey.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you you just made me think about something, man. Because
talk to it. Let's go.
Square one, like I said, and I was talking to my old lady about this situation. I said, man, I was so big on trying to chase $1 that a company was offering that I messed up my whole routine and schedule for it. I went to start working overnight, and the money was so-so. Mm-hmm. But it was just the time, and I was getting taken away from everything. It was to the point where I was like, look, I'll go back to what I used to do just to have my schedule again so I can get back to what I used to do. And I ain't talking about working-wise. And so now that I'm family, it seemed like everything fell into place. It's like, man, I get the studio up and running. I get everything. I got the air conditioning here. I got the lights.
And then it's cold tonight.
Right, yeah, man. I just don't feel like a waste of money, you know. Right now, yeah. But it's just I'm back on schedule, and I had to realize that, like that alarm you heard go off, that was my alarm for to wake me up to get ready to be at work.
I thought about that.
Yeah, and I said, dang. So I'm just, like I said, I'm happy to be in this position and be back to square one, and not necessarily trying to chase the dollar, but make my own, if that makes sense.
Yeah, one thing I learned was you don't gotta chase it.
It'll find you.
Yeah.
When it's your dollar.
Yeah.
And it ain't forced.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was a part of your process, having to do the overnight. You made a sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
For every great opportunity or great milestone we reach.
Yeah.
There has to be a sacrifice.
That's the scariest part, and the real scarier part is to actually go through with the sacrifice.
Yeah.
So I feel like I made the right decision. I'm happy with the sacrifice, and now I'm just trying to flourish. But I wouldn't say not to down the situation. Enough of our accomplishments and bigging each other. Even though black men don't do that much.
They don't.
So I really appreciate that, man. But something I want to talk to you about that we all went through is a snowstorm. I don't even want to give it a nickname. I'm just going to say the snowstorm, man.
The ice storm.
The snow, the ice storm, the storm that make the trees fall. The great, well, I can't say the great Oxford snowstorm because it was everywhere. It was surrounding counties and all that, man. But timeline of that situation, what was your mindset in it?
Going in it.
Going into it, what was your mindset?
When I wake up, I believe it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do all this panicking. Because my mama talking about, come over here to the hotel with us. Let's do this. And be over here. You can be with us. And I'm like, Mom, chill. There ain't gonna be nothing. It's gonna be like nothing we ain't never went through.
Right.
But when we woke up.
I was woken up to the sound of the pine tree right here.
Gunshots.
Yeah. I said, what is going on? And it kept, it was non-stop. On top of that, the lights was off. Man, that's crazy. Your first mindset when you woke up that morning, what was it like?
Just finna get real.
Yeah.
Like real. I knew it was finna get real when my lights went off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the middle of the city.
Right.
When they went off and didn't come back on, I knew it was finna get real. Real. You asked me what was my mindset. That's what my mindset was. But I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. in the midst of my mindset, knowing it being real, my mama them were like, make sure you got some food, make sure you got some groceries.
Mm-hmm.
Do this right here just in case. So I made 21 meal preps.
All right.
Just in case. I already make them.
Mm-hmm.
So I made 21. I was like, bro, it ain't gonna be that bad. And bro, it was so cold that I didn't even need
to put it in the refrigerator.
And then I just had gas oven.
Mm-hmm.
So I could, gas stove.
Yeah.
So I can warm it up on top.
Yeah.
And my mindset was, I'm prepared. I don't believe it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
And my preparation that I had for myself, shout out to Marquis Dukes too. Shout out to Marquis Dukes. We poured it out in our community.
Right.
Whatever we could do, we was out there because we had some stuff we could do. He had a generator, I had a generator. We was letting people charge, we was letting people come warm up. We were prepared. Even though we didn't believe it was coming. Yeah, I'm gonna stop there because I don't know what you're gonna ask me next. I don't want to go too far.
I thought I was prepared on the grocery side. I was. Had the grocery filled up. I filled up my son's mom's house too. Make sure they was good.
As you should.
Because they on the west side. And I go back. As I wake up in the morning and I see what's going on, and I see the aftermath and trees everywhere. I noticed you said something. You said you got a gas stove. Not I. Electric. Everything in that house is electric, man. Then my mama, she down the hill, everything electric. So the survival point from that was, okay, the lights gonna come back on eventually. But then as I went outside and I seen the light pole and it's on the ground and sparks coming from that joint. I was like, yeah, this is serious. And I'm not gonna say I did. I was prepared for it food wise, but the survival of it and the aftermath of all that, I was not prepared. That whole snowstorm. That's why I love my car now. I slept inside Grand Marquis. Hey, comfortable.
Warmed up.
Man.
Fill the
gas tank up 2 times.
That was the number one thing.
Yeah.
Make sure your car filled up.
Man, I had the car filled up. Was surviving. Really too much when eating. I was just like chips, snacks,
You ain't hungry. You when that's going on,
man, it's too cold.
You're not thinking about the privilege of life
Mm-hmm.
that we was in.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't never had to. Me and you ain't never had to survive for nothing.
Yeah.
Everything was your shoes,
Mm-hmm.
your car, your food.
And if at our dumb age, we didn't even have to be out there trying to survive. We just
wanted to. I wanted to do it for the first time, and my mama could not understand it.
Yeah.
But it was only 6 days after
Mm-hmm.
it was over, and she seen me in the survival mode.
Right.
I said, Mom, I made it.
Mm-hmm.
I did it. I did it alone.
Yeah.
And I said, I knew you were good, and I knew Malachi was with you.
Mm-hmm.
I had nothing else to worry about.
Yeah.
And bro, like, I learned so much about me in 6 days that I really didn't know.
Mm.
I didn't know I was still selfish.
All right.
I thought I was over it. So me trying to counterset my selfishness, I had a generator.
Mm-hmm.
But when I cut it on, it was like, do you really need this right now? Layer up. Put your overalls on. Go outside. You gotta survive.
Mm.
What you using this stuff for? You said you wanted to survive. So what I did was I would cut the generator on about 30 minutes. Right when I knew I was ready to sleep, just to heat up my little spot.
Yeah.
Cut it off, pull the generator in, stay under the cover, stay warm.
Mm-hmm.
I slept till I couldn't sleep no more because it was too cold.
Yeah.
And I survived, and I was excited. But in the midst of surviving, I was helping others. I didn't know I had gas though. Till I hear somebody who walking over here. Nobody know me. I here. Marquis said, "Did you cut your oven on?" I said, "My oven." So we cut the oven on because I had the gas. I was on then. It was only popping. So now we going around. You cold? Yeah. I said, well, can we come in and see if you got a gas? We was cutting on all these old people. But I know they gas bill was high.
Hey.
But I don't think we cared.
Yeah.
And I made it to a point where I had the little older ladies. I would let them come sit in there, cut the generator on. I had plenty of gas. It runs for 18 hours at a time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still using gas. I probably washed 20 cars since then. Off the same gas from the last fill up. And it felt good to do good.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking about myself.
Well, I wasn't in that position to help anybody. I was over here just trying to survive, bro. Yeah, my old lady, my mama, they was all getting mad at me. Even my baby mama, she was trying to get me to come to the conference center because they ended up going to the conference center. But I was like, look, I got 2-wheel drive. I got to grab my keys. It ain't going to make it. Like I said, I stayed in the car so long and I was surprised that I actually not necessarily survived because I had my dog with me too. She would keep me warm. We both were just cuddled up, just doing that. But it was just, man, no water, no nothing.
So I had plenty of water.
No water, no nothing over here. Everything was off when they had cut that water off. Because the water was running for a second.
Yeah, they did.
Then they cut the water off. And that was the confusing part. And that was just was just going on in the real world. Now, there was something that I was noticing that was going on social media. There was a lot of people who had, and I don't want to down it, but certain people act certain ways in certain situations. I'll say that. And I was seeing a lot of people talking about let's uplift and stick together and help. And I was seeing them people do that. But once that snow melted, ain't no more who need a ride.
No. Not the snow. Soon as them lights came on. Bruh, I'm sorry to cut you off. But, it's, in my neighborhood, it was one spot, lit, whole cove, old Magic City hole.
Yeah.
Lit. Grills all week, bro. I'm talking about, bro, it was so much unity. There was so much unity in Oxford, Mississippi. Everybody was helping, but I was like, Lord, please let this stay. The moment the lights came on, I happened to be in that area. It was laughter, love, and music. As soon as the lights came on, bro, I walked in, came out, they were gone. Just back to normal.
Yeah.
Not saying that it was because people were still cold and they had the heat on again. But I ain't seen this either.
Yeah.
And that's just there. Everywhere. It's not.
Only people I see still showing love is the tree company.
And they getting love done. That's why. I mean, whoever had those companies.
Smart.
This was, what it said, what Big Mill said, this what they been waiting on.
This they see.
Yeah, this was it right here. Boy, they still, bro, they got so much work. They can hire people to stand and take a picture of a truck and hire 2 other people with a stop sign and a go sign.
And give them 1,000.
I ain't putting their dollars out there, but
I am.
Okay, they can do that, bro. And people running it up. And I respect it.
I respect it.
But I said earlier, dream big.
Mm-hmm.
Because God can afford it. Because they ain't know that this would happen here.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought it'd be that bad here. Because I don't remember 94.
Right.
I just have a glimpse. I was too young.
Right.
But I remember 26, though. There was 26, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember.
Now, the aftermath of that, man, what you feel like next year when it get cold? We're going to be prepared?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I was ready. But I'm going to be ready.
Mm.
I didn't feel the van of last year.
Right.
This year, for 26. Both vehicles, hold on. All 3 vehicles will be filled up then.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm speaking that into existence.
Mm.
I ain't going to put out there what, but I'm praying for. I'm dreaming big because God can afford it for me.
Right.
Propane.
Kerosene.
No, propane.
My bad. Only reason I said that because at the last minute.
No, the propane hooked to the kerosene face.
Mm-hmm.
I know a guy that's going to build them.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to build about 10, 15 at a time to sell them. I'm buying 2 of them.
Yeah.
Not only. I want to speak on something as well. Yeah, I need to say that as well, too. I'm going to buy those. And it's going to be very... Even if it don't happen, I know us as a whole city will be prepared.
Yeah.
Even if it don't happen.
Oh, yeah.
And then, let me say this while I'm here. I saw some posts and things about why the churches ain't helping, why the churches ain't doing nothing. Well, if we ain't got no water, no electricity, and it's ice to get there, how are we supposed to help? It's not possible. But then they want to parade and, throw shots. I'm speaking for all the churches. So if there's anything that needs to be said, come to me. Because I said it. Just one time then because it was the delay. Now it's time. Because what you don't know is, in the background, my grandma tried to go to the church. They couldn't even get there to see if we could open up the doors, let some people in. Because the church had heat but no lights.
All right.
No. They had no lights and heat, but they had water.
All right.
But point is that to let somebody be cold where they hit, to come over here to be cold.
With some cold water.
With some cold water. So sometimes people should keep their mouth off stuff that they don't know about.
All right.
And if I was in this is no shots, this is just truth. If I had 45 four-wheelers, I would go help people too. I don't need to go to a church. They don't have to be tied to a church. And I'm not going to shoot a church down because they don't come. That's every church. Baptist, Presbyterian. I'm just talking, I don't know all the names, but Baptist, Presbyterian, Church of Christ, Church of God, what you call Jehovah's Witness Church out here, right here.
Mm-hmm.
All the churches. If we could have helped, they would have done that. So if they didn't do anything because we couldn't, I'm speaking for the church. I'm an advocate. And that's all I want to say. That's my rebuttal on that because I let it slide in because I was going to be in my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody feelings. I processed it. I thought about it. And I've done it. So now these kids that's out here in the world, that's robbing, stealing, killing each other, and folk fighting one another, and family going against one another. Where y'all at? What we doing different now? We ain't got no ice on the ground now, but we still got hate. Ain't nobody trying to, you posted that. Come on, man, we gotta point out everything that need to be helped. That need help and need assistance, and all of it take love.
True.
All of it. I'm not upset. I was just caught off guard that it's always the church got to get the backlash.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're in a fraternity, you pay your dues, it's no problem. If you're in I'm just saying, or any organization.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to slap nobody. If you're in a organization and you pay your dues, it's not a problem. But when the church do what they do and stand on their morals and principles and say anything about tithe, we stealing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
You're a hypocrite. That's hypocritical. Have some, we supposed to be talking about, we is talking about the storm, because the storm stirred up a lot. That's what happened. And I just was sick of it. I'm tired of, man, let's help each other without ice being on the ground.
Mm.
People really out here hurt, committing suicide and doing this, and you walking right past people, and you can't even see that they hurt. Where you at? You there to pass the church? But see, I was at the gas station to stop that man. That it wasn't me, it was the God in me, for him to say, I needed to see you today. Because I was tired of living. See, that's what I'm going to keep doing. I ain't going to waste my time worrying about what I can't change. Because you can't change people, but you can be the change. And at that moment, I was just going to get a slush. End up being in the right place in the right time with my heart of love and care for somebody's well-being that was going through something and I could see it. Until you can do that, stop putting your mouth on stuff you don't know nothing about. That go for any and everybody, even myself. Like I said, I didn't put no names on nothing. I just said organizations because I don't know all the ins and outs, but I know it's a due to be paid. And there's no problem being there, getting that paid. So Lee, you do your organization and we'll do the church. Keep your hands off these people's churches, man. This is steadfast conversation. Those are my roots. Keep my church, exclude us out because you're going to think I'm being biased. We ain't even got a church. I'm talking about all these other churches. Take your name off of them. Let God deal with them. Is there some grimy things going on? Oh, of course. But the same grace that God gives us in mercy, he giving them grace. Because when he come through and he tired of people playing, this is organizations, this is churches, this is job. There's a whole type of evil stuff going on everywhere. Let God take care of that. Don't put your mouth on it. If you ain't Jesus, don't talk about it. Or if you ain't going to try to make a difference, shh.
Hush. Keep it on the low.
No, you keep it on the low. Just don't say nothing. Because sometimes what you saying low ain't as high as you think it is.
Yeah. Ooh. Man, got a little heated in here. Not to switch things up, but just randomly. That dude from Miami Heat scored 83 points.
Yes, he did.
And ever since then, he's only been scoring 15 points. What? Is he legit? Was that legit? Bam out about you? Without sounding like a hater? Was that like a... Could you see why people don't respect the 83? Because it's like Wilt, Bam out about you, Kobe Bryant.
All right. I've thought about this, but I ain't seeing nothing. Wilt got 100, right?
Nobody never seen the film, by the way, but yeah.
But one time. Kobe got 81. One time. Michael got 63. One time. But LeBron got 61.
I believe so.
One time. Somebody scored 70. Luka 70. That was his first time or second time?
Second time.
We saw this happen.
Right.
It's everybody time one time. Now being cold-blooded every night, That was Kobe.
Yeah.
That was Mike.
Mm-hmm.
That was Luka.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep my man out of there.
Yeah.
Cause I don't want to be biased.
Yeah.
KD.
Mm-hmm.
Cold every night. But how come when it's his turn, we always got to find a reason to figure out why that man put the ball in the hole.
A lot of times.
A lot of times to equal 83. Let that man have his moment.
I'm starting to think what it is.
They didn't want him to do it.
That too, and on top of that, now with this betting and stuff, since he scored at 83, they always betting over for as him going for 30. And I think that's why a lot of people hate. But I also think now with that betting stuff it's been around, you know what I mean?
That's a sin too, so if you want to talk about stuff.
Yeah.
Gambling and betting.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's all.
but we pick and choose which ones we want to talk about. All right, keep going. I'm sorry.
But I feel like there's messing up the game because I ain't really never worried about a person's stats. It was more so of a victory. Now I look at it and it's like I need this dude to score 2 points, but yet I don't need him to get over 7 points, and I need him to play this much. And it's crazy how it looks like the game's being manipulated by.
Yeah.
Like I really can't watch it. I don't think I've really been watching right now. It's kind of like high school basketball or highlights.
And it's tampered with too.
Mm-hmm.
But it just ain't as on a wide.
Yeah, you gotta be in the right place
at the right time.
Yeah, with the right team. You know, this ain't about to happen in Water Valley.
Yeah, nah.
No disrespect to Water Valley, by the way.
But no, we just said that due to the fact of the small town.
Yeah,
you got to be somewhere like Vegas High School. And you got 10 dope boys bagging them, boy. Hey, look, don't score more than this right here.
Yeah,
that's just a joke. I don't know, but in reality, it's gonna be a shark or so telling them what they need to do. But we wouldn't know it because they're in high school.
Mm-hmm.
But back to this betting and gambling thing. I said it was a sin. I did. And I've seen it. I just wanted to see how I could choose to see what he gonna do, how he gonna do it. I was trying to find ways to say, I'm not gambling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not betting. I'm just trying to see who's gonna score the most points. That's gambling and betting. So what I did was I deleted the app.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I'm just rebuttaling me saying that it was a sin, like I haven't done it.
Mm-hmm.
I was convicted. If you're not convicted about it, keep doing it. Go hard, keep winning. But I'm talking about me and my personal conviction to what I stand for and what I believe. So I just want to clear that like I'm just perfect. No, I'm not perfect. I already seen in it.
Mm-hmm.
I betted a lot on my life and didn't even realize I was betting on my life a lot of those 2, 3 o'clock nights, Larry. Remember, we was just betting. We was betting on life, sinning, but betting in life is a sin.
Mm.
The betting on yourself, that's faith.
Mm-hmm. How about count on yourself?
All right, that sounds better.
Yeah.
That sounds better because somebody gonna try to check me, and I'm saying betting on you to win, but counting on you to push me. That right?
Oh yeah.
Counting on you to overcome, succeed.
Mm.
So that's what I'm doing now.
A question, and not to cut the show short, but what is it that you want out of this season? Season 2 is really episode 2. We can say really episode 1 or the rebranding of it.
Episode 2.
What do you want out of this?
Episode 1. Shout out to my boy the kid. Well, he's graduated from that now. Devontra Harwell, Crow. My boy. My brother. That show dropped so many gems.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so passionate and genuine and raw and real.
Mm-hmm.
And it was touching. And then some people's heart were changed because they were dealing with what he was saying in secret, but he got out and said it in public to help them know that they weren't alone.
Mm-hmm.
So my answer is, I want this season to touch as many people as possible that is meant to touch, because you ain't supposed to touch everybody.
Right.
And I heard something today that said, you know, the people that you keep talking to and they acting like they're not listening to you, them people that's not listening to you or acting like they can't hear you, you ain't supposed to be talking to them. Shut up.
Well, you said a mouthful then?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pocket that.
Yeah. I heard that today.
Yeah.
And it was in my old phone. But I forgot I had it. You trying to get them to understand, you trying to tell them, you trying to show them, but they ain't listening to you. If they ain't listening, you ain't supposed to be talking to them. Shut up, because you wasting your oil right here. This what you if you know what this means, you'll know who I'm talking to. When you wasting your oil. God didn't give you that oil just to walk around pouring on everybody. Your oil is to pour into something. So most oil is to cook, right?
Right.
So when God put oil in people and the right people connecting, you pour oil into them, something's supposed to come out of them per se as not a meal, but something's supposed to arise in them.
Right.
So if it's pointless or if it ain't gonna make sense or it ain't gonna help nobody, stop pouring your oil into people.
Right.
Hold it. Keep it. Because you gonna need it. Like during the storm, I needed it. It was cold, I was alone, and I was trying to figure it out. I didn't want to call my mama, my grandma, because everybody knows that's who I'm going. It's my go-to.
Yeah.
But I figured it out because I had some stored up oil. And people don't realize that oil just ain't always churchy. It's lifey. Do this. Oh, you stored this. You heard this there. You did this. Wisdom. It's something stirs up. Okay, I can figure this out right here. Stepdaddy sent me. He bought all type of light bulbs, bro, that you can hang up and charge in the car. But they last like 16 hours.
Yeah.
Just little bitty things that other people, his oil helped me to get through the process. So yeah, don't waste your oil on people. If they ain't listening and you pouring into them and you want the best for them and you trying to push them and you want more for them than they want for themselves, you're wasting your oil. Put it in a Ziploc bag. Like I used to see my grandma do it. Put it in an old coffee thing. Save it. Recook with it later.
The coffee can.
Yeah. But right now, Folgers red. This is my challenge to you. Love everyone. You don't have to like what they do. You don't even have to put up with it. But guard your oil. Don't let nobody or nothing intervene with your peace. And if something intervenes with your peace, that means it's tampering with your joy. Don't let nothing get close to that. Because those very things are going to be the very things you need to not only dream big and have faith and to push through the storm next time the storm come in your life, but to help you prepare mentally, spiritually, before the storm even hit. See, I've been saying this the whole show, but y'all ain't hear me though. Sometimes the storm ain't gonna be as big as they telling you. And see, that's one problem. You're listening to too many people that ain't got no oil.
Man, I feel like with that being said, man, coming to the end of the show. Like I said, it's season 2, episode 2, man. In the new studio. I feel like this was a good comeback. We covered the main before we get into what we about to get into, man.
I got a couple guests coming already. I got 3 for sure. One we got to go to. I'm telling him right now. One we gonna have to go to. I'm excited about that one because that one right there gonna touch some people. Because when they tell their story, it's gonna touch some people. It's gonna shift some people's mindsets. and gonna help shift your perspectives. And that's all I say, because then we'll go into a whole nother topic on perspectives.
Man, season 2, episode 2. I'm your host, Larry Keith. Of course, Big Steady. Next week, another upload. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And we out.